time and work. Time and work. First, I will discuss the basics and fundamentals. We will spend a lot of time in understanding the basic terminologies and the fundamentals. Then application of fundamentals. Then we will do practice problems. On whatever we discussed. Then we will do exam model questions. All the possible questions that came in various examination. Exam model questions we will discuss. Then we will discuss advanced level problems. Most likely it will be of a CAT level problems, advanced level problems, and last, right, what we will do is we will take some miscellaneous questions, the questions which does not cater to a particular category and are appearing. So in these exam models, I will also do pipes and cisterns. Like we did percentages, close to 11 sessions are there. Time and work, I hope to do 10 plus sessions and 250 plus solved problems by Anil Nair. This is what the agenda, as I keep repeatedly saying in all my classes. After time and work, we will start with time, speed and distance. Another extremely important topic, time, speed and distance. Let us target to complete the most important topics in arithmetic, that is time and work and time, speed and distance, before Teachers' Day, that is September 5th. My target is to complete time and work, time, speed and distance, the most comprehensive discussion on time and work, time, speed and distance. Every class you can watch it freely once, but if you want to view it again, you have to enroll for it. Time and work, 10 plus sessions, time, speed and distance. These also we will do more and more sessions, sir. Almost 4 to 5 days continuous sessions we require, 12 plus sessions. Time and work, time, speed and distance. Let us straight away get into the class. Time and work. The first class will be on basics and fundamentals. In case if you are someone who has a fair understanding of time and work, whatever I am saying, just write down in your notebook. You will understand the value that you will get by concentrating more on the basics and fundamentals. Now let us start the class. Time and work. Very, very important topic. Time and work. Now see here. Suppose a work is nothing but a job which needs to be done. Job to be completed. It could be anything for which a commercial it is paid. Right, a job to be completed. For example, I need to print 100 books today. I need to deliver 100 books today. I need to take a class today. I need to solve an assignment today. I need to submit a project today. I need to serve 50 customers today. The job could be anything. I need to complete 100 slides PPT presentation today. Any job that needs to be completed. For a job to be completed, I need some resources. So the first resource which is required is people. Either I require a man or a woman to complete the job. So I need people. So a person came to me. I said, you need to print these 100 books. So each and every person, right, will only work for few hours a day. He cannot work for 24 hours a day. He said, sir, I can work for 8 hours with you, or I can work for 4 hours with you. I can work for 2 hours with you. So his investment of time to do a job for per day it is hours. And he said that, sir, 100 books are to be printed. My Xerox machine, every day it can handle only 20 books, sir. So I require 5 days to complete the work. He suggested that this work can be completed in this many days, days. And I asked a question further, so do you have a junior employees or a senior employees? Now if a junior employee, that means the person who does not understand the work in detail, he does a little slow work, he takes a little more time. The person who has an understanding of the work, he takes a little less time. So that means each and every person has got an efficiency. Each and every person has got some efficiency to do the work. So I need people to do the job. They will work for some days. Each and every day they can work for only selected number of hours, depending upon the person's capability or a competency or a skill or an experience. His efficiency will be either more or less. These are the important key terms which you will find in almost all problems of time and work. In almost all the problems of time and work, you will see the keyword men, or you will see the keyword women. You will see the keyword number of days. You will see the keyword number of hours per day. You will also see the keyword efficiency per day. And they are all doing some work. They are all doing some work. So work could be anything. It could be printing 100 books to typing 100 pages to preparing slides of 50. Work it is there. These are the important keywords that you will find in almost all the problems of time and work. One is people, right? Men, women, boys, girls, employed, unemployed. It basically means the resources, right, that we require to complete the work. Number of hours. So these are the important 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 important 6 keywords that are used in every problem of time and work. It could be people, it could be men or women, it could be number of days, it could be number of hours per day, it could be efficiency, and it could be work. First key point. Second key point. Suppose what do you mean by work? Work is nothing but the total job done. Work is nothing but the total job done. Total job done. Now what do you mean by work? Suppose I hired 20 people. I hired 20 people. They are working for 8 days. They are working for 8 days. Each day they are working it for 10 hours per day. Hours per day. There is a work I got now. Total 20 men are being assigned to do a job. Every day they will work for 8 hours a day, and the total days they will do it is 8. So what is the total work done? Total work done is 20 men work for 8 days, 160. Per day it is 10 hours. So it is nothing but 1600 units work they will do. 1600 units work they will do. Yes or no? Similarly, suppose I recruited 40 men. They are working for example 10 days. Each day they are doing it for example 20 hours per day they are doing, and they work for 20 days. They work for 20 days. So what it will be? 40 into 20 into 20. So we will take it for example 20. Okay, 40 into 20 into 20. These are nothing but 16,000 units they are doing. So the value could be anything, sir. Suppose they are working for 30 days. The number of people are 40. Each is working for 6 hours. So the number of total job done is 40 into 30 into 6. 40 into 30, 1200, 1200 into 6. Total 7,200 units. Now if you observe, people, number of people assigned for a job, they work for some days, and they work per day, number of hours per day. This will give you the total work. Please write down the first point. Men into days into hours, it is nothing but work. Men into days into hours. MDH equivalent to W. Now we will see what if work is constant, what is number of people are constant, all the sub related things we will discuss. What do you mean by work? Work is nothing but the total job done. If I give a work of 1600 units and I have got 20 men and I need to complete the job in 8 days, every day they need to work for 10 hours. Again I am repeating this statement. Suppose I need to complete a job of 7200 pages printing. I got 40 people with me and within 30 days I need to deliver the job. That means each and every person should work for 6 hours per day. 6 hours per day. This is given, this is given, this is given. There are 4 parameters are there. Men, days, hours and work. Any 3 if it is given, 4th one can be determined. Again I am repeating. Men, days, number of people required to do the job, how many days are required to do the job, how many hours per day they can work to complete the job in time. M into D into H equivalent to W. First important thing, if you are good in fundamentals, then all the other problems will be very, very easy. Now the first key point, men into days into hours per day into hours, it is nothing but total work done. In some problems, number of hours per day will not be given. So if this is not given, this will result in men into days equivalent to work. This will result in men into days equivalent to work. Men into days equivalent to work. Now see here, men into days equivalent to work. This is a very important key point. Suppose for example, 20 men can complete the work in 30 days. 25 men are there. So if the total work value, if it is constant, number of units to do a number of units if it is constant, 20 men can complete a work in 30 days. 25 men can complete a work in how many days? Work is constant. So this will become 20 into 30 equivalent to 25 into D. 25 into D. 20 into 30, 600 equivalent to 25 into D. D is nothing but 25 2s are 25 4s are. Number of days to require to complete the work is 24. What is important is not the value of D for me. 20 men can complete a work in 30 days. 25 men can complete a work in 24 days. What is important for me is men is increasing. If the number of people required to do a job increases, if the work is the same, suppose I need to take 16 chapters in a class. I have got 2 faculties. So each one can take 8 hours class. Suppose I got 4 faculties. Each one can take 4 hours class. 4 into 4 is 16. Number of faculties are increasing. So the number of hours taken to complete the content decreases. Very important point here. If men into days equivalent to work. One important key point. Men into days equivalent to work. If the men increases, days decreases. Number of people to do a job increases, days to do a job decreases. Men decreases, days to increase the job increases. Men and days, it could be men or women, it does not make any difference. Men and days are inversely proportional to each other. First key point, write down. Men and days are inversely proportional to each other. Every important key point first I will discuss, then only I will solve problems. I don't want to discuss the foundation when I am solving practice problems. Men and days are inversely proportional to each other. If the number of hours per day, if it is not given, so we will abstract these data. Men into days equivalent to work. Men increases, number of days required to complete the work decreases. Men increases, days will decrease. Men and days are inversely proportional to each other, not inversely related to each other. There is a difference between inversely relation and inverse proportion. Men becomes a double, days will become half. Men becomes 4 times, days will become 1 by 4. Men becomes 8 times, days will become 1 by 8. If it is x times, this will be 1 by x times. If it is 1 by x times, it will be x times. If it is k times, it will be 1 by k. This is inversely proportional, inversely related. If this increases by x value, it decreases, but not necessarily by 1 by x value. Are you all with me? Are you all with me? So, if it doubles, days will become half. That is inversely proportional. If it doubles, if it increases, this will decrease. Not necessarily by the same value. Not necessarily by the same value. Men into days equivalent to work. Men into days equivalent to work. Now listen carefully. So, men into days equivalent to work. First, very important concept. Men into days equivalent to work. When I say men into days equivalent to work, this is similar to A into B equivalent to K. Product of two variables, it will be constant only when the two variables are inversely proportional to each other. Are inversely proportional to each other. Are inversely proportional to each other. A and B are inversely proportional to each other. A and B are inversely proportional to each other. What do you mean by inverse proportion? A increases, B will decrease. A decreases, B will increase. A increases, B will decrease. A decreases, B will increase. A increases by numerator by denominator. If one increases, another will decrease by. Question contains increase. Increase the denominator by numerator to make the right hand side constant. Question contains decrease. Decrease the denominator by numerator. Decrease the denominator by numerator to make the right hand side constant. If men increases by numerator by denominator, denominator decreases by numerator by denominator plus numerator. First fundamentals. Change in denominator concept. Change in denominator concept. Change in denominator concept. Question contains increase. Increase the denominator by numerator. Question contains decrease. Decrease the denominator by numerator. Men into days equivalent to work. Men into days equivalent to work. Question contains increase. Increase the denominator by numerator. Men and days are inversely proportional to each other. Inversely proportional to each other. Now let us go back and solve the question. Same question. Men, 20 men can complete a work in 30 days. 25 men can complete the work in how many days? Method 1. Method 1. So just now we discussed M1 D1 equivalent to. This is where everybody will solve it like this. M1 D1 equivalent to M2 D2. So 20 into 30, it is equivalent to 25 into D. 5 4s are, 5 5s are, 5 1s are, 5 6s are. Number of days to require the work, it is nothing but 30. This is nothing but 30. So 30, 5 5s are, 5 6s are, 5 1s are, 5 4s are. Days is nothing but 24. Days is nothing but 24. Simple value, simple calculation. 5 5s are, 5 6s are, 5 1s are, 5 4s are. Method 2. For me, it is not important to solve method number 1. For me, method 2 and method 3 are extremely important. Now, method 2. Listen carefully. Men, 20 men can complete a work in 30 days. 25 men can complete a work in how many days? Men is increasing by 20 became 25. There is an increase of 5 on 20. It is nothing but 1 by 4. Men increases by 1 by 4. Days decreases by 1 by 5. Days decreases by 1 by 5. Just now we discussed A increases by numerator by denominator, B decreases by numerator upon denominator plus numerator. denominator plus numerator. Denominator, it is always the initial value. This is nothing but the change. 5 is the initial value, but according to the question it is 30. 5 6 are 30, 1 6 are 6. From 36 down, what will be the answer? 24. What will be the answer? 24. This is nothing but the inverse proportion method. M1 D1 equivalent to M2 D2. Everybody knows how to solve it. Method 2 is A into B equivalent to K. Method 2 is change in denominator concept. 20 men 30 days. 25 men how many days? 20 becomes 25. Increase of 5 on 20. Men increases by 1 by 4. Days decreases by 1 by 5. Because of this concept. Denominator, it is always the initial value. 5 becomes 30. 5 6 are 30. 5 6 are 30. 1 6 are 6. On 36 decrease. What will be the answer? 24. This is method number 2. Now method number 3. Right? Depending upon the merit of the question, students, please use whatever you think it is comfortable. 20 men can complete a work in 30 days. 25 men can complete a work in how many days? 25 men can complete a work in how many days? Now see here. M1 D1 equivalent to M2 D2. This is nothing but an answer option elimination approach. Answer option elimination approach. You don't need to multiply it also. You don't need to use any of the A increases, B decreases method also. Method 2. If it is nothing but 22, 24, 42 and 26. 20 men can complete a work in 30 days, 25 men. See here, 20 into 30, it is nothing but 25 into D. Now if you use your common sense, if you observe closely, 20, it is divisible by 4. Left hand side, it is divisible by 4. 25, it is not divisible by 4. Right hand side should be divisible by 4. So D should be divisible by 4. D should be divisible by 4. Are you all with me? So 24, it is the answer. Just by looking at the question itself, you will get the answer. 20, it is divisible by 4. 25, it is not divisible by 4. D should be divisible by 4. So only one answer. It is nothing but 24. What if there is another answer? 28. 28. Now see here. 30, it is divisible by 3. Left hand side is divisible by 3. 25, it is not divisible by 3. So 28, it is also not divisible by 3. 28 is eliminated. Are you all with me? Or of course 28 cannot be the answer. 28 is divisible by 7. This right hand side is divisible by 7. 20 is not divisible by 7. 30 is not divisible by 7. So answer cannot be divisible by 7. Actually, these questions can be solved very fast if you understand the divisibility rule concept. You understand the divisibility rule concept, or you understand the concept of digital sum. Both will give you the answer. Divisibility rule or digital sum. Divisibility rule or digital sum. Now see here. 20 digital sum is 2. 30 digital sum is 3. 25 digital sum is 7. 24 digital sum is 6. 7 6 are 42. 4 plus 2, 6 equivalent to 6. Digital sum can be used extensively in time and work related problems also. I hope the idea it is clear. 20 into 30 equivalent to 25. For me, very important concept it is the divisibility rule. 20 it is divisible by 4. Left hand side is divisible by 4. Right hand side should be divisible by 4. Right hand side should be divisible by 4. 25 is not divisible. So D should be divisible by 4. What if there is more than one answer option which is divisible by 4? 24, 28. 30 it is divisible by 3. 25 it is not divisible by 3. 28 it is should be It's not divisible by 3, but it should be divisible by 3. Or you can use the concept of digital sum. Method 1, straightforward M into days equivalent to work method. Method 2, A increases, B decreases method. Method 3, answer option approach. Once we solve more and more problems, you will get an idea when to use which concept. One more example, so that you will have a very good idea of using these concept. Men 36, days 56, it is 42, days will be how much? Those students who have not understood the first example, second it should be clear. 36, 56, 42. Method number 1, men into days equivalent to work. 36 into 56 equivalent to 42 into how much? 6 6s are 6 7s are 7 1s are 7 8s are, right? So 36. So these is nothing but answer is 48 days. These is nothing but the traditional method. Everybody will use this method. If you are comfortable with method number 2, A into B equivalent to K. These are nothing but A increases by numerator by denominator, B decreases by numerator upon denominator plus numerator. So these are nothing but men into days. Men increases by 36 became 42. There is a 6 increase on 36. Numerator, it is always the change. Denominator, it is the initial value. Men increases by 1 by 6. Days decreases by 1 by 7. 1 by 7 of 50, 7 is becoming 56. 8 times 1 will become 8. 8 decrease. So answer is nothing but 48. I hope the idea it is clear. Method 1, method 2. Idea is to know every possible concept and decide which method to use depending upon the practice. 36 men, method 3. 36 men can complete a work in 56 days. 42 men can complete a work in how many days? Method 3. Now if you see here, answer option elimination approach. Sometimes method 3 will give you the answer very, very fast. Answer option elimination approach. What is this answer option elimination approach? One by one we will see. If options are 44, 48, 68, 36. If it is there, so 36 into 56 equivalent to 42 into how much? Men into days equivalent to work. Listen carefully, sir. Now you will understand it. This is divisible by 3. 42 is also divisible by 3. 56 divisible by 7. These also divisible by 7. But if you observe, listen carefully, 6 into 6, unit digit is 6. 6 6 are 36. Unit digit is 6. Right hand side also, unit digit should be 6. 2 into 4, 8, not possible. 2 into 6, 12, not possible. So there are two cases that is possible, 48 and 68. 48 and 68. Now just by looking at a question, suppose if I take 68, 68 is divisible by a prime number 17. 36 is not divisible by 17. 56 is not divisible by 17. 68 is eliminated. So what is the answer? 48. What is the answer? 48. I hope it is clear. Right? Or otherwise, you can use a digital sum. 36, it is 3 plus 6, 9. 9 into any number. Digital sum is 9. 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 plus 8 is 12, 1 plus 2, 3. 6 3s are 18, 1 plus 8, 9. Either the digital sum should definitely match. Unit digit should definitely match. definitely match. These are all some tests which will help us to eliminate answer option. Divisibility rules. Should condition should be satisfied. Divisibility rules should be satisfied. Divisibility rule should be satisfied. So it cannot be 68. First of all, how can it be 68? Even if I take the lowest values 40 and 60. 40 into 60, it is nothing but 2400. So 40 into 55 is 2200. Anyway, this cannot be the answer. With a little practice, you will start using method 1, method 2 or method 3 depending upon the question. Method 2 or method 3 depending upon the question. So men increases. Now